again. Do it again.
Hi.
Have you noticed your federal fees like medical, Social Security, and federal withholding and health insurance are burning more holes through your checks faster than you can actually cash them? Well, since I've been working in healthcare for 2.5 years, I've noticed this also. With middle and low-income families like mine who pay more a month in health insurance and federal fees than we do for food for our families. I read an article on mybudget360.com written this past May of 2014. It said the average American income was $51,000 a year. And I read another article on KaiserHealthNews.com that said back in September of 2010 that the average worker nationwide paid $4,000 a year on health insurance. Now, Obama put in place the ACA, which is the Affordable Care Act, to take effect this year. But I've seen firsthand that the ACA is causing more problems than the actual solutions. Now, Americans are still uninsured because they dropped their current insurance for the Obamacare. But the Obamacare website still has too many technical problems and making it where Americans can't access the website because it keeps crashing. With insurance policies and the ACA being too costly for the average American to make ends meet without going into debt, I made a chart from my family's income. We roughly make $51,000 a year, but I broke it down to, I divided it, we make $4,000 a year. We pay $660 in health insurance costs and $900 in federal fees, which leaves us roughly about $2,000 for our budget. But when we add up our living expenses like rent, lights, water, car insurance, the whole 9 yards, we're really paying $3,000, putting us $1,000 in debt each month, creating $12,000 of debt each year. Now, the ACA was created by Obama to help those who fall through the gap that make too much for Medicaid and not enough for private insurance. My idea is instead of dealing with the trouble of Obamacare, ACA, and federal fees, maybe we should look for better alternatives that would meet our middle class income and our poverty class needs. Every cent that is taxed to the American dollar already goes to our teachers, policemen, firemen, the judicial system like prisons and jails. So why not add health insurance to these taxes? Like, what if we were to follow our neighboring country, Canada, raise the minimum wage, tax roughly $1.80 to the daily spent dollar, and expunge our health insurance and federal fees that are tacked to our paychecks? So, in theory, erasing health insurance costs, federal fees, and raising the minimum wage would elevate our falling middle and low class economy, making employees much happier and less stressed at home, knowing that they'll be able to pay the bills on time and have that extra dollar in their pocket. But if you look at Canada's middle class, which, by the way, is much wealthier than the Americans' middle class, they raised the minimum wage and created free universal health care from the higher tax dollar. So if we were to do that, America would be helping America through taxes. It would fund over $12 trillion for free universal health care to be distributed over all of America. Now, I got the $12 trillion from the number of people in America that I found on howmanyofme.com, which is about 318 million people in America. With the average monthly budget of $2,000 taxed by the $1.80 for a full year, it gave me $12 trillion. Now, this would give everyone an equal opportunity for better medical care, a better health care system, no matter your income. It would help fund for medical research facilities to find more cures, while creating more jobs for Americans, which could help reduce our unemployment rate, and we could give more money to financial aid for students and grants for more American students as well. Now, you're probably wondering how this has anything to do with you. Now, you could help our middle and low class income Americans who are affected by the Obamacare high health insurance rates, weekly federal fees, and low income by signing our petition and spreading the word through your Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram accounts, because every signature and every word counts. Join us to help change our struggles into better alternatives that will boost our economy. We can save our country together from sinking into more debt. Let's live up to our country's name of the USA and unite as one to get the petition signed and sent to Congress and the President, so we can all become healthier, wealthier, united Americans. Bye.
Bye.